live social platforms have already turned to Zoom, Facebook, and LinkedIn Lives. Previously, these are platforms that were dabbled in but never fully integrated into their marketing communication strategy. It is clearer than ever before that the future is digital, and businesses must retool their pre-pandemic digital strategy to urgently shifting their priorities to meeting the demand of the sudden digital world. Now is the time to pivot and reset corporate goals and priorities in a way that responds to new normal with digital channels at the core of your business. Well, next is the interview segment. We caught up with the president of AAAN, Steve BABAEKO. He is also the founder of Extreme Ideas. Enjoy the interview with him.
There's an easier way to get more data. Get more out of life with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now. Data is life.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Good afternoon to you, sir. I am with the president of the Association of Advertising Agencies of Nigeria. I wanted to get that really right. AAAN. It's really nice seeing you. It's been a while the last time we had a chat. Well, it's good to see you, and congratulations on your new appointment.
Thank you.
Let me quickly talk about that, because I know that's also very important. You've talked about setting an agenda for AAAN, but you can still take us through what more we should expect from you at this time.
Well, I think what you should expect from AAAN at this time is that we really want to be able to partner with the government to do so much publicity around some of the areas where we believe Nigeria is best in class. Nigeria is probably one of the most vilified countries in the world, you see, and if we're waiting for the Western press to tell our story the way it should be told, I promise you we're going to wait in vain. So our suggestion to the government is that we are more than willing to partner with the government to package all of the areas where we strongly believe that we can thump our chest to say we're best in class. And there are so many areas in which we're really best in class. But if we don't tell our stories, if we don't own our narration, people will have to wait for people to be telling our stories on our behalf. And I can tell you, they're not going to tell it in such a way that it will favor us.
Sure. Now Nigeria is 60, and that's the big one everyone is talking about. Before we go into the industry, tell us about this. What is happening with Jamison, with the map, and all of that? Can you take us through that?
Also, I actually just posted it on LinkedIn, and the response to that limited edition packaging for the Jamison whiskey is just totally out of this world. And you can, if you go to all of the big retail store, you see that Jamison actually owns that visibility in those spaces. And the idea was, we're fortunate to work with some of the most responsible corporate citizens in this country, and Pernod Ricard, the owners of Jamison, are just one of those companies that we were privileged to work with. And when they came up with the idea jointly with the client, and they wanted to do something. Nigeria is going to be 60. We shouldn't just let that day pass like a ship in the night. Let's do something that will make it a landmark day that's rightly as it should be. So we all worked on the idea of a limited edition pack that will sort of celebrate everything Nigeria. And if you arrange the three bottles together, it forms the map of Nigeria. And then everybody can actually be able, if you look closely, don't be surprised to find your town or your local government area in one of those little fine prints that are now woven as part of the design. So it's really something exciting that I think Nigerians are really very excited about.
What message do you see this really pushing out? What message
60 years of being together, so some countries are even not that fortunate. You see some countries, after so many years of agitation, oh, we want to be an independent country, they come together 1 year later, they're already at war. See, but I mean, thankfully, even with all of the things that we know, Nigeria is not where we all dream for it to be, but we're also excited that Nigeria is still together as a country, and 60 years of being together, I think is worth celebrating. I think that's what Jameson is also celebrating.
Now let's not look at the industry. 60 years, you've been a player, a major player in this industry. Can you take us through the structure? What has played out all the years, and where are we at the moment, and where are we headed?
Well, I mean, it's like I always say, I mean, Nigeria is still more like a virgin land in so many aspects and in so many respects. And I think advertising is one of those areas where, even though, I mean, we've always had advertising as a business in this country, I still think we just scratched the surface. You know, I think there's so much room for improvement as a business. If you compare, I mean, the entire business portfolio for advertising as an industry in relation to the GDP, you find that in Nigeria is way lower than what you have in South Africa. So all of those things are the things we are trying to improve, and the only way to improve it will be when we are able to accommodate and aggregate all of the businesses accruable within that sector into one pot, so that the registered members and registered members of our association who are also APCO certified will be the ones to get the job. Once we do that, you will see that the ratio to GDP will increase. And what do I mean by this? If all of if the government makes a rule to say every government agency that wants to do anything advertising can only patronize a registered AAA agency, government can easily create maybe 10 to 15,000 jobs immediately just by making that rule. And government wants to create jobs. We want to be able to let the agencies hold the job down for the people who are already working there. I think it's something worth considering.
Well, that's big. Now, I have this question for you, saying, what do you think about the nation's congratulatory messages coming more on print media other than any other mode of advertising?
Well, I mean, print media is still there. I mean, it's a strong medium, but you find that this year is particularly interesting because some other brands also worked on TV medium. Like Asara did a TVC, DSTV did a TVC, I think Pick Milk did a TV commercial. Yeah. So many other brands also did. Yeah. So a couple of brands did. So print will always be there, you know, even though we know that circulation seems to be dipping every day in and day out because of the advent of digital news platform. But I think print will always still have a role to play there.
Back again to Indigenization Decree of 1960 that ceded advertising practice and operations to Nigerians. Now, what's your assessment of that review?
I think it was even in the 70s because I think it was during the Obasanjo's regime. So yeah, it's brilliant because without that decree, actually, some of the founding fathers of advertising in Nigeria who are Nigerians would not have had the opportunity to be able to run. Don't forget that it was expatriates that were running most of the major agencies, from OBM to Grant to all of those big agencies, you know, were like foreign owned. It was that decree that made most of the foreigners to pull out, thereby opening the doors for Nigerians to be able to seize the gauntlet and also throw their hats in the ring and practice. You know, so it was a huge decree that really worked for local content, and it created a new set of Pan-African giants in the industry, people like Mr. Biodu Shobanjo and so many other people, Sir Stephen Mojafo. All of those giants came in as a result of that opportunity that was created by.
So you listed a lot of benefits for the industry coming from that decree.
I mean, you can say what you want about Donald Trump, and I mean, for every country, and America is like the capital city of capitalism, right? But if Donald Trump says America first, it still means, in a way, even though they say we believe in free market, we are still going to protect our local industry, right? So, I mean, even in Nigeria, the government should still strive at all costs to make sure that in some way and in some areas where we know we have expertise that are local, that local expertise is protected and supported so that they can continue to soar and grow.
So what would you say have been the major challenges, the creative industry now, should I say from 1960? What have been the issues?
I think it's just the total neglect from the government side. Until recently, when they wanted to rebase the GDP of Nigeria, and the government suddenly realized, there are some Nollywood people somewhere, there are some advertising people, there's a so-called creative industry somewhere. Okay, let's take what is accruable from there and just use it to rebase our GDP. I think the government needs to pay more attention. Believe me, there is no other platform that I know that is available for the government where they can build and harness massive power of creativity that we see amongst Nigerian youths. This country is perhaps one of the youngest countries in the world if you take about the average age of the population of Nigeria. We young people. So how do you think young people express themselves? Just look at it. Any little thing happens today, young people are put to jump on it. You see creativity flowing on Instagram, on Twitter, So these natural abilities that they have, the government must support that creative industry so that we can absorb some of those talented youth who otherwise would have gone to do other negative things if we don't harness it.
Well, with that is a wrap on Marketing and Edge on TV for today. Thank you very much for watching. Join us next week for a fresh edition. But until then, continue to stay safe. Thank you for watching.
TVC Communications, we're all about our audience. Millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day all around Nigeria.
Our 2 TV stations are among the most watched in Nigeria.
TVC News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built state-of-the-art news headquarters.
TVC, the top-rated family entertainment channel, is the place for fun, music, and information. With our breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria, the all-female chat show, Your View, the best soaps and dramas from Mali, Bali, and Hollywood, music and entertainment blast, courtesy East Flash, and of course, award-winning news and current affairs. It is all here.
With news bureau and studios around the country and the ability to go live anywhere, anytime, we are first for breaking news in Nigeria. Awarded the NMMA TV Station of the Year, TVC News is the station of choice for news that is first, accurate, balanced, and reliable every time. TVC and TVC News watched by over 4.5 million people in Nigeria every day on terrestrial, ETH, DTT, OTT, and available to viewers in the UK on Sky TV. Watch all of our world-class programs on TV, online, and on our app. TVC and TVC News, the best entertainment and news for Nigeria on TV and online.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos and 90.9 Max FM Abuja are now right among the most listened to radio stations in Nigeria.
Now, with over 1.5 million listeners every day, we're the people's favorite radio station. Best hit music, best on air talent. Max 102.3 hit music for Lagos and Max 90.9 hit music for Abuja. We are your home for that fun, entertainment, and hit music.
In Lagos, TVC, our leading family entertainment TV channel, has a 47% market share. But this is just the start of our journey as we plan to add even more services to entertain and inform our ever-growing audience. Thanks for being part of the TVC Communications story.
Turn on their TV for news. They want the facts, they want it straight, and they want the big stories of the day right now. At TVC News, we know Nigeria is moving fast. There's a lot going on and a lot to take in. With news bureau and reporters all over Nigeria, we get to the stories that matter. First,
balanced and accurate. That's why we are first with breaking news.